Okay, guys, I've been doing stuff and I know I've been uploading recently. And of course, I've been interested in other shows and that sort of thing. And this came across my feed, my YouTube feed for some reason. I heard about the show. I heard about Final Space. I mean, first time it came out, I heard about it and that sort of thing. And I've had a chance to check it out. Matter of fact, I think like most people just got put off by Gary's personality at the time and that sort of thing. But yeah, and for some reason a YouTube video called "You Ate My Father," which is like a scene from season two. Yeah, from season two. I think it's from "Come Close to Me" or something that came across my feed and that sort of thing. And after watching that scene, that particular scene at the end, got me kind of interested in the show and got me kind of hooked. And like most people, it's very interesting that a show with characters with just dotted eyes and four fingers can be so dramatic and so dark. I mean, Rick and Morty is not that dark. And there, yeah, you got this show about, like, I don't know, a guy who's basically got in trouble and got himself locked up in like a blooming, got him sent into space. I met some sort of anthropomorphic cat, and his best friend is a robot, AI, that sort of thing. And he meets his girlfriend's alternate self and that sort of thing, and that sort of thing. And of course, I mean, seriously, I mean, I do like the show. It looks very interesting and it's quite fun, actually. I kind of, yeah, I really do like it. And I do like dark comedy cartoons. I don't like it like it's live action because it looks kind of weird and gruesome. But cartoon characters is okay. But, like, I do like the looks of Mooncake. Mooncake is such a cute little character. He's basically a legendary Pokemon. I mean, seriously, he's a blooming Pokemon. Because he's like created, not actually, yeah. He's not exactly created. I mean, born. He was actually created by some sort of like explosion or something. Like I don't know. Is that legendary Pokemon don't have to be huge. I mean, look at Mew. It's a legendary, and it's a blooming fetus cat. Anyway, he's definitely got that sort of Pokemon vibe to him because he's got that sort of power, like ultimate power, and he definitely has that sort of electric type. He's electric type. He's electric type legendary. Anyway, I do like that. I like Mooncake because he's so cute. I don't know why he's so cute. I mean, he's just blooming blob with little blobs that says only one word, like Pokemon do. Yeah, Pokemon say certain words. Well, only says their name, but it's like Gary's basically a Pokemon, and Gary's basically his trainer and that sort of thing. That sort of thing, and it's like ultimate power. Like if you've seen the anime, like you've seen the anime, and that sort of thing, of the movies or Detective Pikachu and that sort of thing. Yeah, I would love to see. Literally, I'd love to see Funkos. Funko Pops of the characters. Because I love to see bags and stuff of the characters, and I love to see it if there's like a Mooncake pillow or something. Because like I said, it's clearly the mascot of the series. It's so funny. I mean, yeah. I did like what they done to Gary's hair in the second season. Like it's more messier and that sort of thing compared to his previous series and that sort of thing. And I do like what's a Tribal is funny. Tribal's basically the comic relief of the series, and yeah, Tribal's basically the comic relief of the series. It makes me laugh a bit whenever he's on screen. He's funny. And not sure about Clarence. He's kind of crazy. I mean, he doesn't like Gary because he's a human. He basically hates humans. He's racist against humans. Um, and of course, Ash, I think, has a thing for a little Cato. And that sort of thing. And like I said earlier about that scene, it's from the YouTuber Luke Skywalker Simpson. They basically uploaded that scene of you know, my father and that sort of thing. And of course, it's crazy to think about a show based upon four-fingered, dotted-eyed characters could be so dark. I repeat myself here. It's just so dramatic. It's so funny. And that sort of thing. Even some like season one Gary moments can be funny, can be quite dramatic, and it's quite sad to think about what his backstory is. His father died and his mother just basically abandoned him afterwards, and she pretty much hates him anyway. Well, she does appear in like second season and that sort of thing, but mostly uses him. He's emotional abuse, emotional blackmail. That's basically what he is doing. It's emotional blackmail. Anyway, well, I found a website. So a couple of websites called Kim Cartoons. That's why I'm watching the series, and apparently there's going to be new episodes coming up. Like, it looked kind of cool. I've seen clips of it, and yeah. And of course, season 9. I mean, season 9 and season 10. Like I said about That Come Close to Me, like Gary almost dies after being possessed, and then Insidious, whatever his name is, takes over Gary's body, and then does it with Kato. Spoilers, by the way. Kato, yeah, avocado. That's it, avocado. It's like avocado. And avocado gets possessed and literally shoots Gary on the. I mean, literally just almost kills him right through the chest. And then on the last part of the episode, you see him like in some sort of respiratory sort of mechanical things on his chest, and he's got a breathing mask. But next episode is just bandages, which is just kind of continuity error. But I don't know. Probably some parts when they just voice stable enough to have bandages on. I don't know, because it's a blooming cartoon and there's loads of stuff that happens. And of course, yeah, loads of stuff probably happening off screen. I mean, for us, it's 3 days, and to us, it's like a week. And one may talk about continuity, although I do remember watching one episode of season 1. Yeah, one episode of season 1 had Kevin pushed down Gary, and there's some reason duplicated him for 1 second, which is kind of like probably Flash, because even though in this day and age Flash still has problems. I mean, yeah, Flash still has problems and continuity errors with it. It's just crazy it's crazy that sort of stuff happens. I mean, seriously, this show, I mean, oh my god. It's like the blooming twists and turns and that sort of thing of this show, and it looks kind of crazy. But how can I not notice this show before? I mean, like I said, I heard about it and that sort of thing. Yeah, I heard about it. I literally did. And I did watch the first season. It's true, Gary can be quite like annoying and that sort of thing, and that sort of thing compared to his second season counterpart, which one episode, I think it's called Where We Met, How They Met or something. That's the episode. And that's, yeah, How They Met. That's the episode of when 94 met her interpretation of Gary. And apparently he's part of the Infinity Guard, which I think probably had blooming theories saying that that's the one from Robert Ollon's test pilot. Like his test pilot, the exactly same one, and that sort of thing. Because maybe it is. I mean, yeah, that episode's kind of weird. I mean, you could definitely tell the difference. I mean, the Gary we follow has basically got messier hair, and that Gary's basically got season 1 hair, which is supposed to make it easier for people to to see the difference between them. Like, when you space, he's been floating around in space dead, basically. That's probably why. And of course, why does he think it's his fault that he blew up the Earth? It's not his fault. It's literally not his fault. I bet he thinks it's actually him. Everyone else does. Which is sad, really. Just blaming one guy. He's basically like... I think he's a bit like Aladdin in a way. I mean, his mother abandoned him and his father died. Which is terrible. Which is very interesting. His only friend was a caterpillar. Which basically got killed by some bullies or something. Or it was a butterfly. Although that episode, the mother one, that's kind of upsetting. You see what... And of course, I wouldn't expect him to have trust issues, actually. I think he actually does have trust issues. Although he has been in a ship for 5 years on his own, with only robots as company. Until Avocado came along. That sort of thing. So, yeah. I do remember, yeah, and one other episode is interesting. He mentions something, which I've forgotten what it is. It gives him a P. But, is it P? It's not pedestrian. I think he's supposed to be Pisces or something. But, like, he's the chosen one or something like that. He got chosen, maybe, I don't know what he's got chosen for. But, he just chosen as, just to probably get to show he's got anxiety about doing stuff on his own. I mean, it's true, the chosen ones. I mean, seriously, chosen ones are just like, yeah, the chosen one thing. It's basically you just need friends all the time. Every chosen one has friends. I mean, like Avatar: Last Airbender, where he was chosen by birth as well. And what I don't know, I'm just rambling on about the show, and I seriously think the show should have like Funko Pops and toys and that sort of thing. I like to get like a alternative, like 2 different versions of Gary in a way, and Avocado and Little Cato and all the other characters. I love to get like a little plushie of Mooncake because he's clearly there for advertisement. He's clearly like the mascot of the series. He's basically the Pikachu of the series. Because, well, he's really powerful, and talking to one of my friends, and I definitely say that, it's definitely like he's a legendary Pokemon in a way, because he's got, I expect he's like a electric type, because his power is quite similar to electricity, so I guess he's like an electric type. I don't know what other thing. Could be a fairy electric type. He could be like a poison one, like a poison type, poison electric type, very electric type, and that sort of thing. I mean, alternate power for a little thing, a little blob that basically came upon an explosion that his dad basically did. And maybe it is true that Gary's basically like the chosen one and that sort of thing. I mean, you don't know how old he is, really. I mean, I read on the wiki it says like between 20 and 30, but I'm not too sure. I think it says about 29, I expect. So, yeah, it's just a little rant. A 30-minute rant about final space. I mean, the title's very interesting too. I like the concept of like the edge of space is basically like titans and that sort of thing. It could destroy the world and that sort of thing. And of course, they've got infinity keys, which I heard someone say is pretty much similar to how like the Infinity Stones of his Marvel cartoon, the Marvel is. But I don't know. I just don't know. Well, this show is basically quite interesting. Like I said, first season was good. Some episodes were good. I mean, yeah, some episodes were good. And I do like how Gary has bad A moments. And other characters and that sort of thing. Although some of it's a bit too gross out. Some scenes like the pee scene. Literally like a pee scene. I mean, they used the the other version of pee a lot. But other than that, there's not really much swearing in it, I must admit. Because, how can a show, I mean, a show, I mean, most adult shows have swearing and, I mean, nudity and that sort of thing. Well, this show had nudity, but a couple of times. But at least it didn't show that part of the body down below. I mean, when someone's actually, well, he's naked a couple of times, I remember. A couple of times. Gary was naked, but didn't actually show those parts of his body. Cleverly. But, I don't know. Yeah, that's just a rant I've been doing about this show. Like I said, I only kind of got interested in it because of that scene from Luke Skywalker Simpson, which is, I don't know if he actually worked on the series or not, because he just has clips, or maybe he's just a fan, he just finds out about stuff. Anyway, I'm happy about these sort of like Orlon Robinson and no, Orlon Robson and other people who worked on the show. Basically just goes on other channels, like other videos about the show, and actually comment on, like, support the people, like, talk, and pleased to see people talking about the show. Well, anyway, guys, I have to go because it's about 16 minutes on my video, because I'm using my phone and it's probably draining the battery. Yeah. Watching the show right now. Anyway, it's just a little rant, a little blooming rant and that sort of thing about the show. And it's not a very good, like, place to do it, because my room's kind of messy. I'm 31, by the way. Anyway. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I have no outro and that sort of thing, because I'm not very good at technology. But I do probably really want, like, my own remix music of Hey There Georgie Girl, because my name's Georgie. But I'm just thinking, I love to have that sort of thing. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just a little rant.